guys, welcome back to Crunch Time, the show where you get the best NBA DFS picks each and every day. Today we have a nice 6-game slate, I believe. Joined as always with Chris, aka Chrissair DFS. Got the lip balm going, got the gel going. How are you doing today, Chris?
I'm doing pretty well. We had the craziness go down yesterday. Both sites did the refund thing, so that was nice of them. Hopefully we don't have the same thing happen today.
You don't like, well, the refund thing, what do you think of the refund thing? Should they be refunding people or no?
Of course. There's no one to swap to.
Of course, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, definitely good. I think at first it was only DraftKings who refunded, then FanDuel has the rep of not doing that. And then you sent out a tweet to FanDuel, changed their mind, and then they did it. So good to see that, Chris. Good job.
No, they always follow DraftKings. Like if one company does it and the other one doesn't, that would be a big problem for the one that doesn't. So in my experience, every time something like this has happened, DraftKings usually goes first and then FanDuel follows.
Yep. What's up with your new camera angle, by the way? I wanted to ask you that. You switched it yesterday, like midway or at the start of the show. Why'd you change your mind? More casual or what?
Yeah, I said it at the start of the show yesterday, actually.
You just felt too, like it wasn't casual enough before for you?
No, now I can just lean back. This is how I normally sit when I'm on my computer, so it's a little more comfortable.
Oh, you're leaning back now. Before you were just sitting upright?
Yeah, before I was like this.
Oh, yeah, it's like me.
Now I'm just, my chair goes very far back, so it's like I'm lying down. Soon I'm going to be on my bed.
Yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome, chat. Mike's here. What's up? Hey, Mike. Trigger here. Yesterday was a tragedy. Dinda says, new bump, young MC, bust a move, OG. Mike says, didn't get it from DK yet.
Yeah, they haven't refunded it yet into the accounts, but they are going to.
Yep. Mike Weaver says, Chris tweets, people listen. What do you make of that one, Chris?
Yeah, Mike Weaver. I'm a fan of Mike Weaver. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Hasty says, sup boys, stoked for the slate. Yeah, good slate. I think this one's like the sweet spot for you, right? Six games. You love that one.
Yeah, I like 6. I'm good with 6.
Not too little and not too many. I just sent Hasty the link for Discord. That's where you download it. So download Discord, Hasty, join it, and then I can help you out setting up your accounts.
Did you send it to him in email?
Pardon?
Did you send it in email or what?
No, just YouTube chat right now.
Oh, I don't think anyone can send links other than the DFS Crunch channel.
Oh, you don't see it?
Yeah, I don't see your link, no.
Oh, it's just, well, okay, I'll email it to you later.
I mean, I linked it to him before in the chat. He didn't do it. He's probably a little scared, a little sketched out.
It's just discord.com, not too bad. Trigger says, cash money, ATM Chris. You like that one. Simmer's mad about yesterday. Thomas Bay, Dolce, Garland had a good game last night. Smelled blood last night.
Yeah, Dolce and Gabbana, DG.
Yeah.
I think he had 19 and 11, something like that.
Yeah. Trigger says, don't think I was given my free week. I won on Saturday. Oh.
That's on you, Gary. I handle all the other guys. You handle the guys who are subscribed already.
Did I get I don't think I got a message from Trigger. That's the problem there. Just send me a message, Trigger. I'll do it. But I'm looking at my Discord chat history, and like you're down there in my DMs. I don't think you sent me a message in a while. So I think I just need a message. But yeah, I'll fix that up for you. I'll fix that up for you. Just send me a message. I'll also, I don't know, I'll write it down as well. I'll do it. Trigger. Okay, he got me. Okay, thanks. But yeah, let's get into this slate, Chris. Oh yeah, we're doing that giveaway again, right, Chris?
Yeah, always.
Always. So today's giveaway, 30 likes. If we hit 30 likes on this video, we'll do a giveaway to the optimizer that we use every single show, projections, all that, Discord community access as well. We'll also have a 3-day free trial for anyone new here. You can check it out, dfscrunch.com. Automatically applied, no coupon code required. Every main sport, FanDuel, DraftKings, so really good value there. Check it out if you have not. Other than that, guys, if you're not subscribed as well, friendly reminder to do that. We do the show every single day, so definitely do that. Hit the bell button, hit all as well. And then Twitter stuff. I don't think we tweeted anything because of the shenanigans yesterday with the game being canceled, but I think we still have some in the Discord. Successes here. Detroit Lions here. 133 to 390. Great result there, Chris. What do you want to say about this one, your boy Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, he had both of the Ball brothers. He had Barton as well, and he ended up winning. I think Zeller was a big pivot here instead of who was the chalk guy? Jackson Hayes. Yeah, Zeller went for like 44. Hayes went for like 12, I think. So that was a pretty big difference right there.
Yep. And then some other ones beneath that. It's good results there for sure. Then we have another one. Got some chat here. Always some good chat here in the Discord. Thomas Bay. Wait, no. Did he get crop? What did he do here? He cropped the top, but not the bottom. And he left all the other stuff. Definitely interesting choice there from Thomas. Better than the horizontal hot dog landscape mode there. But I don't know, Chris. What do you think of the crop here? Give me some analysis.
Yeah, he even drew a black line on it above the score there. I'm not sure why that's there.
Yeah, I think on Android or on Samsung, when you crop, if you like touch anything, it'll draw. So he must have done that by accident. Didn't see that. Got carried away with the crop feature. Definitely excited to use it for his first time, and then just missed that one. Another one here, Espo C, Chell guy, NHL here. Can't see the lineups here, but definitely good to see that. NHL's been on fire recently. I think you were doing it yesterday during the show. That must be kind of hard to do during the show, Chris.
Yeah, definitely not going to do that again. I'm playing today, but hopefully we finish a little earlier.
Yep. And then over here, Young Black and Gifted here. Billy Kid in the chat here on YouTube. Shark Week continues here on DFS Crunch. He's a shark hunter here. Goes after the big name players. He's been doing quite well with that strategy. Wouldn't recommend it, but he loves that. Yeah, what do you think of this shark strategy, Chris?
I mean, when the chalk busts, he's gonna hit. When the chalk hits, he's gonna bust. It's just how it's gonna go. Obviously, yesterday, chalk had Barton, had Jackson Hayes, had a few guys who didn't do too well. So yeah, you could see all these guys like make it rain. I think that was the optimal there. I'm just gonna check it out. Let me see.
I think that was the optimal.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. I think I had the same score. I went with
the optimal was 276. So same as Zoom Zoom. Same as inverted cheese. If you scroll down a little.
Yeah, inverted cheese, 276.
Yeah, I have no idea who that guy is. 269. Yeah, so the two pretty obvious teams yesterday were the 276 and 269. Billy here was obviously shark hunting and successful once again.
Yeah, like to see that. He says per dime research full-time results. Like that one there. Part-time DFS full-time results. You don't like that one, do you? Or is it just Brandon that doesn't like it?
Nah, I'm good with that one.
Good with that one, okay. But yeah, definitely good results there. Love to see that. See if we got anything in the chat before we get into the slate. Trigger had Monk yesterday in his core plays. That was a good play. He sent the game to OT. Definitely a beast. Fox on the run busted 5 Pelican legs with that spin move last night from Dinda. Did you see that one, Chris?
I think so. At the end of the game, and then he euroed. I think that's the play he's talking about.
Yeah,
it's definitely nice.
Thomas Bay says my mistake with the drawing on his screenshot there. Isho says knew that Milwaukee-Portland was going to be a blowout. That's why I didn't draft Giannis or Dame and took Bobby Portis instead. Yeah,
definitely a good call there. A lot of people were on Giannis and Dame on both sides. So yeah, that definitely a good call there.
Yeah, we also got a comment here from Weaver. He's saying, typo there, big shout out to Chris for the hour that he'll never get back yesterday. I think he finally taught me how to late swap. Did you, Chris?
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah.
He was having some problems. He was in the numbers application on the Mac, and it doesn't export to CSV. So that was his problem.
Oh yeah, you have to like click like file export as CSV or something there. Yeah, Mac's not the best for that, the numbers app. Brandon says, of course, FanDuel didn't reimburse me for after hours.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to read that one.
Optimal's 276 from Billy Kid. Sports Simmer's currently optimizing. He won the week yesterday. Oh, actually, no. Trigger won the week, gave it to him. So now he's optimizing at dfscrunch.com. But yeah, I think that's it. KJ says, feeling good about Steph game, playing him in a tournament for sure today. What do you think of Steph?
Yeah, I mean, with the Warriors, it always seems like they either blow the other team out or they get blown out. So, like, if Steph is hot, they're going to blow the other team out. If Steph is cold, it seems like they always get blown out. So, I don't know. That's just how I feel, but we got a tight spread. So, whenever we have a tight spread, I like Steph a lot.
Yeah. Let me just reset my settings here in the optimizer, Chris. Do you want to stall for a bit?
Yeah, I mean, I could go over who we have here.
Oh, yeah. Let me just... I think I'm ready now. I can do it. All right, I can bring it up. But yeah, let's do our regular format, guys. Big slate overview first, then we do game by game, and then we do core plays for cash, and then after that we do 3 favorite plays. So we do overall favorite play of the day, salary play of the day, and then tournament play of the day. And then after that we'll do the giveaway, as we always do. Just one more note on the giveaway, actually. So 30 likes, and we'll do the weekly pass giveaway, anyone in the chat. And then every 5 likes after 30, we'll do another giveaway. So if we get 35, we'll do 2. If we get 40, we'll do 3 passes. If we get 45, we'll do 4. And then if we do 50, I think Chris wants to do a month if we get 50. So,
I want to do a month. I think someone else suggested that. We could do it. I'm down.
Yeah, if we get 50, we can do a month. But yeah, every 5 likes after 30 is an extra giveaway. So definitely do that if you guys want to enter in that. But yeah, back to this slate. Let's get right into this slate today, Chris. 6 games here. Let's just do the same thing we did yesterday. First up, like which teams here are we seeing the value in? Where can we find value today?
So we have 2 high total games today. For value, we have the Orlando Magic because Aaron Gordon is out. So we have guys like Cole Anthony, Gary Clark, Terrence Ross, Fournier, and then Vucevic obviously up top. He gets a boost with no Gordon. And then outside of that team, like we're going to try to spend up for some of the high-priced guys in the high total games. So we got the Blazers versus the Wizards at 241 right now, and the Clippers versus the Nets at 241 as well. So those are the 2 high total games. I love the Nets game in tournaments. I don't think that game pops much with projection, so I like it in tournaments. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, and then in terms of high-priced guys today, studs, which ones are we interested in?
Guys like Dame, Vucevic, like I said, Westbrook, Sabonis. Yeah, pretty much those guys.
And then last one, what's the big news that we're kind of waiting on right now that we don't know that can change the landscape of the slate here?
Putting me on the spot. Let me take a look real quick. I wasn't prepared for that one.
Too relaxed with your reclined chair.
Yeah, I don't really think we're waiting on anything.
Oh,
yeah, sorry. One thing. Actually, no.
Toronto, we have, I think, we know OG's out, and then I think it's just, what's his face?
No, he's probable now. That's why I didn't say it.
Oh, really? Is Powell probable too?
Powell's probable. OG's out.
Oh, wait, OG's out then?
Yeah, you said OG's out, and then Powell was upgraded to probable.
Yeah, okay. Before I think he was questionable, so yeah, I guess that was the one. But yeah, first game here, Toronto, Orlando. You mentioned the Orlando value here with Gordon being out. Interest in Vooch there, but let's go over the injuries here. Toronto, we'll do Toronto first. Over there, OG Anunoby out for them, McCaw out, Powell probable, and then starters we have Lowry, Van Fleet, Powell, Siakam, and Baines. Any interest at all in Toronto, Chris?
Um, Not really. Like Powell's back, so we don't have too much interest in Lowry anymore. He's all right on DK, 7.3K. That's like I don't know. This is a low total game. I don't think we need to target it unless we have injury news like we do on the other side with the Magic. Like Van Vliet is 8.8 on FanDuel, Siakam is 8.3, Lowry is 7.5 now. So they're just all too expensive for me in cash games. And then on DK, they're priced a little better. We got Lowry for 7.3, like I said, Van Vliet for 7.4. So I don't mind those guys as last pieces. I think my main interest here probably comes from someone like Chris Boucher in tournaments. His price is down now. He's 5.2 on FanDuel, 4.9 on DK. He's been really bad recently, but I mean, we obviously know the ceiling he has. He's not playing many minutes anymore. I think Baines is playing well now, so definitely not someone that we like, not someone who's going to pop it all anymore. But we know he has the upside, so I like him in tournaments.
Yeah. I think actually having Gordon out is probably favorable, like on the Orlando side, favorable for Boucher to maybe get more run today. Yeah, that's what I think. But yeah, let's do Orlando here. Chuma Okiki, Chris, you like that guy? He's probable. Alfred Caminu and Michael Carter-Williams out for them. Starters: Cole Anthony, Fournier, Ennis, Clark, and Vucevic. Clark getting the spot, like the start here today. Probably are you interested in him for value there, Chris? And then you mentioned Vucevic as one of the guys you want to pay up for. I was just wondering, like, who here gets the most benefit from all these guys being out? Fournier, Vooch?
Yeah, so Fournier, Vooch, and Cole Anthony are probably the main guys who benefit, and then the starter Clark. But we know Clark is ugly. We know he's thin. I just want to say I'm glad that Okiki is probable now. Just so I'm waiting until he's off the injury report, so you don't have to say his name anymore. But yeah, Cole Anthony, like you said, he's who I think benefits most. He's 5K on FanDuel, 5.5 on DraftKings. I think he's a lock on both sites. He'll have the ball in his hands more. Gordon was obviously playing point forward, so he was kind of taking that like main ball handler role in the Magic. So without him, that bumps up Cole Anthony for me. I love him in cash games, in tournaments as well. I think he's too cheap, so I like him in tournaments. Vucevic, you also mentioned him. He's just way too cheap on both sites. He's a lock for me. 8.8 on FanDuel, 8.2 on DraftKings. He's on the cover of the video today, so that's how you can tell I like him. Both formats really, like that's just too cheap. Free square. Terrence Ross, someone on FanDuel who's kind of interesting. He's 4.7K. On DraftKings, he's 5.3, so a little bit more, but I think we can play him here for 4.7 on FanDuel in cash games. He's kind of inconsistent, but I think the price tag is at a point where we can kind of eat the inconsistency and just kind of hope he has a good game, just because without Gordon there, his usage goes up, his minutes will go up a little bit. So we're kind of banking on that. So I don't mind him there as a last piece in cash games. Obviously, I always love Terrence Ross in tournaments. And then one more guy I'll mention specific to DraftKings is Gary Clark. You mentioned he's going to start for Aaron Gordon. He's 3.3K there. Just whenever we get someone like this cheap on DraftKings in cash games, we kind of want to play them just so we can kind of make a stars and scrubs build. So I like Gary Clark for 3.3. I think he can hit his projection of 18 most times. It's definitely like a slow drip with him getting there, but I think I like him in cash games there on DK.
Yeah, anytime we get like a cheap guy who's getting the starting role with like a bunch of minutes, that's always good, right? Especially at the minimum price.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, he's an exercise guy, but on this slate, I think we should do it just so we can pay up at other spots.
Yeah. Got some comments here. I might have missed a few, but KJ says I like Kem Birch on FanDuel. Chris?
Kem Birch, yeah, I don't mind Kem Birch. Maybe he'll even start for Gordon. Like their rotation has been, Aaron Gordon comes out with like 8 minutes in the first quarter, and then Kem Birch comes in. So maybe they'll start Kem Birch. Who knows? Probably not actually, just because Toronto doesn't really match up well with that. But I don't know. I definitely don't mind Kem Birch in tournaments.
Yeah, and then Hasty was wondering about Birch. He's asking if the game was in Toronto. I think it's in Orlando. Toronto's not even playing in Toronto. But he's saying Birch coming home. Where's Birch from?
I think he's somewhere. I know he's Canadian, probably Ontario. That's where all the players are from.
Raptors are playing where? Out in Florida?
Ken Birch is from Montreal, actually. Raptors are playing in Tampa.
Tampa, yeah.
I think Hasty knew that, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he didn't know that. He said, is it in TO?
Yeah. Do you think he knows Boucher? Maybe they're buddies.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe Ken Birch let Boucher sleep on his couch.
Yeah, maybe he invited him to some pickup games. That's how he got scouted when he was homeless. But he's back out there in Montreal. Let's see what else we got. Henry Gold says Reggie Jackson is underpriced, going to see 30-plus minutes and around a 1 fantasy point per minute guy. Yeah, head nod, okay.
Wait, who? Sorry? I'm trying to find the comment.
Reggie Jackson on DK.
Reggie Jackson is underpriced, going to see. I definitely don't have interest in Reggie today. I haven't really considered him. Let me see his price. He's 5'1". Just with Paul George and Kawhi there, I don't think he has much opportunity to hit a ceiling. Obviously, Beverly is out. But, yeah, I don't love Reggie Jackson here for 5'1".
Reginald. Thomas Bay says EV and Vooch are the new hot Euro duo.
Yeah, I like Evan Fournier. He's a little expensive, but I definitely think he's one of the main guy who benefits from the Aaron Gordon injury.
Yep. And then City Wizzy says Orlando game. Aren't Fournier's rates with Fultz and Gordon off the court really high? Thoughts on him?
Yeah, let me just take a look. Like I said, I think he's a little bit too expensive. He's around 6'3" on both sites, 6'4" on FanDuel.
I think I took a look. The guy who benefits the most is Vucevic by far in terms of usage rate when those guys are off. It's definitely Vucevic from what I saw. He benefits the most. And then I think just on that matchup there against Toronto, I think it's a good matchup for him.
Yeah, let me just see here. Yeah, so Vucevic gets a 4% usage increase. Cole Anthony gets a 3.5% usage increase. Fournier only gets 2%. It's definitely a big number, but I definitely think Cole Anthony and Vucevic are the main guys who benefit from this. Fournier, he's just a little too expensive for me. Like, we haven't projected for 31.5, so it's not like we project him to suck, but he's not fitting my builds right now. That's the only thing. I have no problems if he's fitting yours, though.
Yeah, you're just taking into account the pricing a bit, and then also I think for me it's the matchup for Vucevic as well, favorable for him against Toronto. What else do we have here before we jump to the next one? Isho says we the South for Toronto. He says forgot Raps playing Tamps lols hasty. Let's go, boys. Like up the stream from Mike Weaver. Yeah, guys, do that. We'll do the giveaway, 30 likes. Be sure to do that. Thomas Bay says, Ev, my friend. Trigger says, am I crazy for being somewhat interested in Blake on FanDuel?
Blake, I mean, definitely gifted athletically, like Trigger says.
That was Trigger.
Yeah, that game, I don't know. That game doesn't look good from a DFS standpoint, but he's 5'3". If you think he can turn back the clock, sure, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it.
He says, if you think he'll make his threes, then go for it. But yeah, let's get into the next one. Clippers against the Nets here. High scoring game here. One of the highest ones. I think it is the highest one today. We can do Clippers first. Pat Bev out for them. Batum questionable. Starters, we have Reginald Jackson, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Batum, and Ibaka. Any interest here on this side, Chris?
So whenever Kawhi and Paul George play, they're the only two guys that I have interest in on the Clippers, just because they dominate the ball so much. They take all the shots. It's like the other guys have really no opportunity to hit their ceiling, especially because they're all priced sort of in the mid-range. So it's not like we have great prices for any of these other guys, but Paul George and Kawhi, I definitely love those two guys today. Like, this is a really high scoring game. They're implied to score 122 points. So yeah, if you're landing on Kawhi or Paul George in cash games, I have no problems with that. Paul George is only 8.4K on FanDuel, so I really like that price tag. He's a little more on DraftKings at 8.9. I'm still fine with it in cash. And then Kawhi is 9.2 on DraftKings and 9.6 on FanDuel. Good with that as the last piece as well. Um, yeah, and then obviously in tournaments, if you want to play both of them and then run it back with some of the Nets guys, I think that's viable today. Brooklyn doesn't really play any defense, so this game is definitely one that I think will go a little under-owned in relation to the over-under and the implied team totals, just because I think people will try to jam in some of these other guys like Magic players. Sabonis is a little too cheap, Dame as well. So yeah, I really like this team in tournaments.
Yep. Hasty says about the Blake Griffin thing. He says Utah's going to bust up Detroit. This is the one for them. KJ says, I'm thinking Paul George tonight. You like that, right, Chris?
Yeah, I like Paul George a lot. He's not landing in my builds right now, but I definitely have no problems with him.
Yep. Then Stadia Wizzy says, I ran NBA Wowie. It's like an on-off tool. And saw Fultz and Aaron Gordon off the court. Fournier went from 1 fantasy point per minute to 1.17. Might be overthinking this, though. Might pivot to Fournier in tournaments from Vooch.
Yeah, he's 1.17. I see that too. Vooch is 1.34. Cole Anthony is 0.96. Yeah, Fournier's definitely a good play. It's just that I think these other Magic guys are priced better. Like Vucevic for around 8K. I like that a lot more. And then, like I said, Cole Anthony, and then Terrence Ross is also like 4.7 on FanDuel. I like that. I mentioned Gary Clark as well. So I don't know. I'm not really landing on him, but like I said, I have no problems with Fournier.
Yeah, and the thing for Vooch, for me, good matchup against Toronto there, and the price tag more appealing as well. But back to the slate here. Question from KJ: Sabonis or Tatum, Chris?
Sabonis or Tatum? I'll go Sabonis there.
Handy dandy projections. It's
kind of close. What did they say?
45 for both. Sabonis 400 cheaper.
Yeah, so Sabonis is projected for what, 0.8 more. Yeah, I like Sabonis more.
Okay, let's do next game or next side of this game here. Brooklyn. Injuries for them. We have Shumpert out for them. Harden probable. Starters we have Kyrie, Harden, Harris, Durant, and DeAndre Jordan. Any interest here, Chris? Who do you like?
So, like in cash games, when all three of their main guys are in, so KD, Kyrie, and Harden, it's hard to really pay up for them. So for that reason, I don't really have any interest in them in cash games. But in tournaments, if you want to, like I said with the Clippers, if you want to stack this game up, play one of these three guys. I definitely have no problems with that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if one of these three and then one of Paul George and Kawhi are in the winning lineup. But the hard part is trying to figure out who it's going to be. So I don't know. If I had to pick my favorite, I would say Kyrie, just because he's priced the cheapest. Maybe KD on DraftKings, he's only 10-1. Yeah, but like I said, it's hard to pay these prices when all three are in. Everyone has lower usage, so I don't know. Tournament only for me, like I said.
Okay. Steady Wizzy says max 1 if Kyrie, Durant, Harden group in tournaments. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. So we can show the people how to do that.
Yeah, handy dandy optimizer features here. Player groups card in the sidebar. Open it up bottom left here if it's not open. And then just add a group here. Search. Let me just switch to the tournament profile. Also a good feature there. Kyrie, Durant, Harden, and then just 0 to 1. So that just means at most every lineup can have 1 if it has 1, and then at least it'll have 0. So some lineups might not have any of them, and then if a lineup has them, it'll only allow 1 of them. So pretty straightforward, I think. But yeah, good one to add for sure. But yeah, let's load up the next game. Who do we have here? Portland, Washington. Another high-scoring game here, Chris, for you. You like the Vegas lines, all that sort of stuff. So you like this game here. Let's do Portland first. Derek Jones Jr. out for them. Little questionable. Starters, we have Lillard, Trent Jr., Little, Covington, and Cantor. Who do you like there on Portland, Chris?
So, like, Portland is awful, but the good thing is that Washington is also awful. They both play fast. They both don't play defense. I'm not worried about a blowout here. It's a 2.5 spread favoring the Wizards. So this is definitely a game that is really good to target players from for DFS. On the Portland side, we know who the main guy is, so no CJ there. So we're gonna jam in Dame. He's 10.2K on FanDuel. I think that's just way too cheap. He only played 27 minutes yesterday with the blowout, so I'm not concerned about any limited minutes with him. Yeah, I mean, that's really the only guy I'm interested in here. Cantor, if you want to go there, but I don't think we need him.
Okay. Let's do Washington then. Over there we have, where's this? Here it is. Washington side, we have Neto out for them. And then starters, we have Russell Westbrook, Brad Beal, Denny Avdia, Hachimura, and Lopez, Robin Lopez. Any interest on the Washington side, Chris, with both their studs in here?
Yeah, so I always have interest in Beal and Westbrook. I try to take advantage of the pricing, and then that's how I decide who I like more. So on FanDuel, Beal is 10.8, Westbrook is 10K. I prefer Westbrook there. Obviously, he's cheaper. You can pivot off of Dame and go to Westbrook. I really like that in tournaments. I don't think Westbrook's going to be too popular here. And then on DraftKings with these two guys, Beal is 9.9, Westbrook is 9.1. So Westbrook is looking like a really strong play on DK for only 9.1K. So I like him there, and then I like Beal as a pivot in tournaments. And then one other guy I'll mention here on this team is Davis Bertans. I always like this guy. He can always catch fire. That's why I like him. He's only 4.3K on FanDuel. If you want to go there as kind of a last piece, or even in tournaments, I definitely think he has a ceiling. So yeah, those are the main guys I like here.
We have him here for the ceiling of 33. Is that the ceiling you're talking about?
Yeah, he's 4.3K. If you get 33 from a 4.3K player, that's like 7x, 8x. Definitely something that can win you a tournament.
Yeah. David's asking, any worries about the 3 out of 4 back-to-back for Blazers?
Not really. Since my only target here on the Blazers is Dame, like I said, he only played 27 last night. So yeah, I'm not too concerned with any limitations.
Okay. Next up, we have Memphis against Indiana. Let's see. Yeah, Memphis against Indiana. Where is this? Memphis side first. Killian Tilly out for them. Joval out for them as well. Jonte Porter out for them. Grayson Allen out, and Sean McDermott out for them. Your boy Sean McDermott, Chris. Starters for them, we have Morant, Brooks, Anderson, Clark, and Tillman. Had some interest in Tillman before. Do we still like him as a play today?
Tillman, he's like I said it last time they were on the slate. He's a little too expensive for me now. He's 5.4K on FanDuel. On DraftKings, he's 5.1. So it's not like I mean I said this last time. It's not like he's getting the majority of the center minutes. They're splitting them with Chang. So yeah, I have no interest in Tillman here. He's not popping at all. The only guy I like here is Ja Morant in tournaments. Actually, one more guy is DeAnthony Melton. He's 4.5K on DraftKings. If you look at his game log, he's one of those game log plays, but his minutes have been up. He played 32 2 games ago and then 26 yesterday. So I like him. Their rotations have kind of been weird. They've been kind of doing like hockey line changes. So they've been subbing in like 5 guys, been playing even minutes with the bench versus the starters. So that's the only concern. But if you're landing on Melton as a last piece in DraftKings Cash, I have no problems with that.
Yep. Okay, let's do other half of this game. Indiana, nothing noted for them for injuries and news. Starters for them, we have Brogdon, Lamb, Holiday, Sabonis, and Turner. Who do you have interest in here on this side, Chris? Any love for Brogdon today?
Brogdon, no, I have no interest in Brogdon just because we're probably playing Cole Anthony. We're probably locking him in, and then we have Dame as well on FanDuel, so it's hard to fit Brogdon. Probably not for me today. The main guy here is Sabonis. He's 9.1K on FanDuel, 8.7 on DraftKings. So those price tags really stand out for me. He's in both of my cash builds right now. He's like, I always say this, he's like Jokic of the East. He's just so good. Plays a lot of minutes. Usage rate is high. Hopefully people are off of him because he's had a rough couple of games, but I don't know. I really like Sabonis here. I'll definitely be playing him. And then I think we could also get some value from the Pacers here. So we have Jeremy Lamb for 5.3 on FanDuel and 5.4 on DK. He's been starting recently. Obviously, he came back from the ACL injury. He's played like 8 games already, so his minutes have been around 30 when he starts. He's starting today, so I like Jeremy Lamb in this spot in cash games as sort of a last piece on both sites, really. And then we have Justin Holiday as well. He's 4.6 on FanDuel, 4.9 on DK. I think I like the FanDuel price a little bit more. He's the last piece though, just because he plays around 36 minutes. But he's definitely one. He could be one of those exercise guys. So that's a little bit worrisome. But if he kind of makes the rest of your build work, I have no problems with it.
Yep. Some comments here. Brandon says, "Can't stand FanDuel customer service." What do you think of that, Chris? Do you have any experience with the FanDuel customer service?
Yeah, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk bad about them, but yeah, I mean, I'm with Brandon.
I mean, I've never had anything but good stuff with FanDuel or DraftKings, but I'm not a mid to high stakes guy like you, Chris. So I don't know what goes on at that level there. Mike Weaver says, "I know you guys did Toronto already, but what's Watanabe's role?" Utah, Chris.
Let's go to the popcorn machine. Let's see how much he plays. And also Paolo's out. I mean, Paolo's in today, so kind of takes away from Watanabe.
Popcornmachine.ca. NBA popcorn machine. Okay.
You're supposed to be the Raptors insider.
Yeah, definitely not a big role there, but you liked his game log recently.
But Powell was back, so I have no interest in him.
Yeah, with Powell back, definitely a smaller role. I don't know what his price is today, even. Like, if it's anything other than minimum price. I mean, even if it is, not too interested there. I think if a bunch of guys are missing, he'll have like a role. Like, if I don't know. Like, yeah, I think
they need Terrence Davis out. They need one of the guards out. They need more guys out.
Yeah, like Powell out, OG, like another guard, and then I'd be interested in him. But right now, no, I don't think he gets enough of a run, not enough opportunity. Let's go next game, Detroit, Utah. You load it up here, Detroit side first.
Thing I just want to say, I don't think I touched on Cantor when I went over the Blazers. Washington, they can't guard a parked car, so if you're playing Cantor, I have no problems with him. He rebounds well. Like he could get an easy double here, get you some blocks. So I don't mind him in cash games for 7K if you want to do that instead of Vucevic.
Yep. Got a comment here from Brandon saying kind of like some of these Memphis guys as a last piece on FanDuel, cash consistent 5x, and then he says, "Let me rephrase, kind of like to don't mind."
Yeah, sure, but like I said, the thing with them is their minutes. Like they're kind of splitting their first unit with their second unit. No one's getting heavy minutes. That's my only problem.
Yep. And then he says, on Holiday. What do you think of Holiday, Chris?
Holiday, yeah, I mentioned him as a last piece. If it makes the rest of your lineup work, I'm fine with it. I know Brandon doesn't like Justin Holiday.
Yep. Next game here, Detroit at Utah. Detroit side first, Okafor out for them. Starters, we have, don't have them loaded up. One sec. Yeah, starters for Detroit, we have DeLon Wright, Ellington, Grant, Griffin, and Plumdog. Plumdog Millionaire there. Grant's price tag, I think, has gone down quite a bit, Chris, from the start of the season. Could be an interesting tournament play, but I think before he was hovering like 8.5, high 8K price tag. Now he's down at like, what is he, 7, 6, 8, so kind of low. Any interest for Grant, Chris?
Yeah, I love Grant here. On FanDuel, he's 6.8K, like you said. 7K on DraftKings is all right, but I think the 6.8 on FanDuel really stands out at small forward. Like if you look at his game log, his minutes have been down, but they've been in some blowouts. Obviously, this game sort of projects to blowout as well. It's a 12-point spread for Utah. Favoring Utah. So that's the only concern. But if it stays close, if he gets his full run, he's definitely going to smash this price tag. Like he's very good point per minute. He gets blocks and steals, rebounds well, scores pretty well as well. So yeah, I like Jeremy Grant here. That's the only guy I like on the Pistons. Trigger said Blake Griffin. He's 5.3 on FanDuel. I don't know, like it's probably tournament only for me, just because he's just not good anymore. But if the game stays close, same thing as Grant. If it stays close, Blake Griffin probably will have a pretty big part of it. So yeah, I don't know. I'd just rather go to Grant.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Emperor says so many studs tonight, it's making my head hurt. Are there a bunch of them to pick from, Chris?
Yeah, but I think we're pretty much like locked into who we like. Like we like Dame, we like Paul George, we like Sabonis. These guys are all a little bit underpriced.
What about one of the Washington guys?
Yeah, and then on DraftKings we like Russell Westbrook for only 9.1K. We like Vucevic for 8.2. Sabonis as well there. He's 8.7. So I don't think we're paying like high 10Ks for anyone today, but I think these guys in like the 8 to 9K range really stand out for me.
Yeah. KJ says, I went with the Ellington today. Hope he doesn't shoot 0 for 5. Hope so as well. What do you think of the Ellington pick?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. He's 4.3 on FanDuel. I like the price tag there more. He's 5K on DK. Don't like it there, but if you're playing him in tournaments for 4.3 on FanDuel, I don't have any problems with that.
Yeah. And then Thomas Bay here with the basketball question. He's saying, you think Grant is going to struggle tonight? Jingle's going to lock him up?
I mean, I don't know. Grant is kind of like he's not really an ISO scorer. Like he gets some, like he's a slasher, so it's kind of hard to lock him up directly. Yeah, so I'm not concerned about that. I'm only concerned about the blowout.
Okay. Let's do Utah here. A question from Trigger about Utah. We'll do that after the starters and injuries. Injuries, we have Elijah Hughes out for them. Starters, Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy the Rock Gobert. Got a question here right away from Trigger. He says, thoughts on Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't love these guys. His price tag is up. Like, whenever we have a 12-point spread for a team, the only guys I want to target are guys that I think we can take advantage of from a price tag standpoint. I don't think Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys today. I mean, the thing with him, he's going to have low ownership today. That's the only reason I would have interest. He's 7.8 on FanDuel. I think he's 7.6 on DK. So in tournaments, if you want to go there, I'm okay with it. But I don't know. I don't love it today. The only guy I really have interest here is Rudy Gobert on DraftKings. He's only 7.2. On FanDuel, he's 9.1, so no interest there. But DraftKings cash, 7.2 for Gobert. I'm good with that.
Yep. Just to follow up from Coach Thomas Bay about the Grant struggling question. Jingle's going to lock him up on the perimeter. He's saying that Gobert will be there to protect the paint. Perhaps Grant may struggle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to argue that too much. Like, he definitely could. It's a tough matchup, but we just want to take advantage of the price tag, or at least I do.
Yep. Let's see what we have here. Ryan says Jingle's a wily vet, but Grant a tough matchup for him on D.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Dinda says, will Blake get his first dunk?
I like that one. I don't know. It's like, will Zion get his first three? I actually think he did, but I don't know. Will Blake get his first dunk? What do you think
What
about
would you
that?
put the odds on that, Chris?
Probably like minus 400 for the no side.
Yeah. Gobert in the paint as well might be a little hard for him. Do you think he would lay it up like on a fast break? Like if he was leaking out there at the top, someone passed it out to him, no one guarding him, would he just lay it up? Like one of
I
those
think so.
two-handed, like put it in front of the rim,
No, I think he would just do a finger roll.
finger roll.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that for this game. Last game on the slate here, Boston against Golden State. Let me just load it up. Do you want to stall for a bit, Chris? Just mention the giveaway.
Yeah, I don't know what we're at, but we're doing the giveaway. So if we reach 30 likes on this video, we'll give away 1 weekly pass. And then for every additional 5 likes, we'll give away another weekly pass. So if we reach 35, we'll give away 2 weekly passes. 40 likes, we'll give away 3, so on and so forth. So yeah, we got Aiden in here. I don't know where Rondo went, but he says, is there a way to change a player's projection in every slate instead of doing it one by one? No, there isn't. I think we have it this way just because if you're, I don't know, if you're playing different slates, you can take different angles.
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way I see it is like every slate you kind of approach from a clean. You want like a clean slate, fresh start with all the settings here. So ideally, every time you open up a new slate that you haven't opened up yet, all your settings there will be the defaults, and like they'll be slate specific as well. Let's see what else we have here. Thomas Bay says, "Whoa, where is Rondo?" Yeah, where is Rondo? Let's see. Okay, yeah, Boston Golden State guys. Let's do Boston side first. Peyton Pritchard out for them. I think he's coming back midway through February, so that's good to hear. Romeo Langford out for them as well. And then starters, we have Kemba, Walker, Brown, Tatum, Tice, and Thompson. Who do you like there on Boston, Chris?
Yeah, so the big news today is that Smart is out. I think he had the calf injury, so he's going to be out for a few weeks. So that makes me like Jaylen Brown. I think he kind of benefits the most. Kemba as well, but they've said Kemba, they're not going to push him too much, so he's playing under 30 minutes, so I don't have interest in him. On FanDuel, he's only 5.7K, so you could do that, I guess, but I just think we have better point guards like Lillard and Anthony who are locks. So I don't love Kemba in cash games, but if you want to do that in tournaments, I'm good with it. Obviously, it's a good matchup against the Warriors. Jaylen Brown, someone I have interest in as well. He's 8.7K on FanDuel. I think he's 8 or 7.8 on DraftKings. So I'm good with him on either site. Currently not in my builds, but definitely have no problems with that. Jason Tatum, he's a little too expensive for me. He's 9.5K on FanDuel. 8.6 on DraftKings is a better price. That's where I would have interest, but he's probably tournament only for me. I just think we have better plays elsewhere. We got the question about Tatum versus Sabonis. And then since I lean Sabonis there, I don't think we need Tatum on this slate. Obviously, he has a ceiling, always has potential to hit a ceiling, so tournament only for me. And then one of these bigs, maybe like Daniel Tice on FanDuel, he's 4.5K. His minutes have been up. He's been starting recently. If you look at his game log, he's been crushing it as well. So I'm okay with that play in cash games as a last piece if you want to do that. Yeah, I think that's most of my interest.
Yep. KJ says likes this game. I like this game. Golden State side, we have Draymond Green probable. Wiseman is out for them, and then Eric Pascal. It's. I looked it up basketball reference. It's not Pascal. It's Pascal.
Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal. Eric Pascal. He's probable for them. But yeah, Wiseman not playing today. Chris, who here benefits the most? I think Green. I don't know if I like Draymond Green that much myself, but you seem to like him given the right environment. Is today that environment where you like him, where you would roster him?
Not really. So obviously Looney is going to start for Wiseman, or Wiseman has been off the bench, but Looney is going to start again. The thing with him is he hasn't been playing many minutes. Looney, they don't run him out too much. Like I think his season high is 22 minutes, which was last game. So if you want to go there as the last piece, I'm okay with it, but I don't think we need it. So the main guy that benefits, I think, is going to be Eric Pascal. He's always a really good point per minute guy. He's very cheap. He's 3.5 on FanDuel, so that's the minimum. And then on DK, he's also 3.5. I think we play him here. He's probable, so I'm not concerned about the injury. I think he's too cheap. I think he's going to be popular, so I like Pascal in this spot. Draymond Green, yeah, you mentioned him, but I don't know. I don't think we need him today. He's 4.9 on FanDuel, so definitely a fine price tag. Same price on DraftKings, so if you want to go there, I'm fine with it. But I'd just rather go down to Eric Pascal.
Yeah.
And then obviously Steph Curry up top. Really good tournament play today. This game should be kind of sneaky, in my opinion, in tournaments, just because we have the two 240 total games with the Clippers at Nets and then Blazers at Wizards. So I think this game might be a little sneaky. We also have Kelly Oubre on FanDuel for only 5.5. I'm good with that as the last piece. Yeah, I think that's it. I think most of my interest really comes from Eric Pascal here.
Yep. Forgot to mention starters for Golden State. I'll just do that quickly. Curry, Oubre, Wiggins, Green, and Kevon Looney projected starters right now. Yeah, got some questions here from Thomas Bay saying Jaylen Brown or Grant FanDuel Cash. Way to format your question.
Jaylen Brown or Grant? I'll say Grant. I think you could use I think it's a 2K difference, 1900 difference. You could use that elsewhere.
Yep. Okay, let's reset all the filters here. Get into our core plays segment here. Trigger says Pascal is a bum.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets minutes, he's good. I think he'll get minutes. Like his usage rate is really high for a min-priced guy. He's usually around 26%, which is pretty crazy. He gets that second unit usage, so definitely don't mind Pascal. I think he's a bum as well, but is he a Nova boy? I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure either. Stadia Wizzy says, did we talk about Gorgie Jeng yet on FanDuel? If not, thoughts on him?
I didn't talk about him specifically. I just said that when I was mentioning Tillman, he splits minutes with Jang, so I don't know. Like 5.3, the game log has definitely been good, but I don't know. I don't really want to chase it just because we know he's not going to play more than, I don't know, 24, 26 minutes unless there's an injury.
I wonder if this is one of the guys that Brandon likes on the Memphis side. He mentioned he likes some of the Memphis guys for 5x value.
No, it's probably someone like Kyle Anderson, Dylan Brooks. I don't know. Maybe Melton.
Yeah. Hasty says Pascal, Nova boy for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Just let's get into the core plays. We'll do FanDuel first. Before we do that, one more reminder, guys. 30 likes, we'll do the weekly pass giveaway for the optimizer and projections that we've been using. So if you want to try that out, you can do that. If not, you can get a free trial at dfscrunch.com, automatically applied with any subscription here when you check out if you're a new member. So check that out as well. Let's do FanDuel, Chris. First core play. Who do you have here?
Let's go with Damian Lillard for 10.2K. I think it's a really good price tag for him in this matchup. Definitely something I want to get today.
Okay, then second core play, FanDuel. Who do you have?
Let's go with Cole Anthony. So you're sorting by point per dollar, so we can see these guys are who we project to be the best point per dollar, so I think they're really good cash plays. We could fit another guy here at the top of the list with Eric Pascal. Really good value play, in my opinion, with no Wiseman. Just opens up other things in your lineup, so I like him. And then we could spend up somewhere. Let's go with Paul George. So obviously, really good matchup there. I talked about his price tag. It stands out a lot on FanDuel, so 8.4K. I like Paul George in this spot.
Okay. Anyone else? No Vooch here?
No Vooch, just because there's a decision between him and Cantor, and he doesn't stand out as much as he does on DK.
Okay. Is that it today? 4 locks here?
Yep.
Okay, let's hit build, see what we get. Projections, ownership's updating here. As always, good to see that. Jean Rondo says Myers Leonard to undergo season-ending shoulder injury.
Really? I mean, it doesn't really matter for us, but that's not good to hear.
Yeah, it's not good to hear. Getting a lot of projection updates right now, Chris. Just look at this list go. Everyone's updating. Dinda says Nova, so Ivy League with that suit coach.
Yeah, so we could take a look at these first two. Yeah, actually, let's get the Kawhi one in there as well with Vucevic, and let's get that Draymond one out.
Still
Yeah. Okay. So at point guard we have the two locks, obviously Lillard and Anthony. We have Paul George. We locked him. Lamb, we didn't lock him, but he's showing up in both lineups. 5.3K. I'm good with that price tag there. Sort of as a last piece. Same as Justin Holiday, 4.6K. He's been playing around 36 minutes, so hopefully he's not just getting exercise today. Hopefully he can hit his projection. And then we have Pascal, obviously. We locked him. And then we have this 3v3. Grant, Sabonis, Cantor versus Leonard, Tice, Vucevic. Let me just think here. Yeah, I mean, I think I like this first side. I usually say I like stars and scrubs, but we have Grant for 6.8, which is underpriced. In the second one, we have to play Paul George and Kawhi together. Whenever I can, I try to limit my exposure to one stud from the same team. Obviously, we don't get Vucevic in the first one, but we get Cantor. He's also good. He projects even higher ownership-wise on FanDuel here at 27%. And then Sabonis, I love Sabonis for 9.1. Yeah, I think it's this first side.
You like the first side? Yeah. I think so too. I like that one. Got some talk here. College basketball talk there, Chris. Yeah, I'm not sure. Some sad stuff there. Taylor died, apparently. Coach's Taylor died. Hasty's sad about that. Yeah, let's do some DraftKings here, Chris. First lock, who do you have?
So let's go with Russell Westbrook here. 9.1K, very cheap for him in this game environment. His minutes limit seems to be gone now, so I like Westbrook here.
Okay, and then second up, who do you have?
Let's go with Vucevic for 8.2K. He's on the cover today. He's just way too cheap here. I think he's going to be very popular.
Okay, third core play, who do you have?
Let's go with Eric Pascal, just someone for value that opens things up for us.
Okay, fourth one, who do we have?
I don't know if I have a fourth one now. I think there's some decisions to be made on DraftKings here.
Okay, let's hit build, see what we get. Are you playing NHL today, Chris?
Yep.
Nice. Max entry or no?
Yeah, always.
Jeez. The 25-cent contest sucks today. It's like $100 for first. Not as big. Not many people play it, or what?
Yeah, I mean they have to make the pool smaller. It's not a big sport.
Yeah. But yeah, which ones do you like here, Chris?
Let's see. Let's take a look at these first two.
Jean Rondo about the NHL comment says it should be a big sport.
Yeah, I mean MLB is the big sport, not NHL.
Are you excited for MLB? It's starting up. When is it starting up?
I think same time as always in a few months.
Nice. Are you gonna be playing some tournament games there?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so here we have obviously Westbrook, we locked him. Pascal, we locked him. Vooch, we locked him. Sabonis is the only guy we didn't lock that's showing up in both lineups. So we have a 4v4. Simons, I didn't talk about Simons, but if you look at his game log, he's been doing pretty well. He's been playing 28 minutes at least in the last 4 games. So he's really stepped up, been shooting a lot,
Oh,
usage rate over 20%. So I have no problems with him. What?
got some big news here for you, Chris. Chuma Okiki is playing today.
Okay, so yeah. The first one we have Brogdon. We don't have him in the other one. I didn't really mention Brogdon, but yeah, 7.9K. I'm okay with that. Not my favorite play, but I'm fine with it as sort of a last piece spend up. Draymond Green 4.9. Kevon Looney is 3.4. Obviously Wiseman's out, so that benefits these two guys. I'm not sure how I feel about having Pascal, Green, and Looney all in the same lineup. So I don't know how much I like this one. This second side we have Cole Anthony, Melton, Clark, and Gobert. I lean the second side as of now. We get Cole Anthony, who I think is probably a little too cheap here. Or actually, that price tag seems fair to me. But Melton, another guy that's kind of like Simons, been playing well recently, been getting minutes. So I kind of view them as equal. And then Clark, he's someone that should benefit from the Gordon injury. Should probably see at least 30 minutes tonight, so definitely don't mind that for 3.3. And then Gobert is 7.2. I love that price tag, so I'll say I like this second side more.
Yeah. Should we consider bumping up some Okiki, Chris? Chuma Okiki?
No, definitely not.
We have him tweet here says let's see, expect to be in the 12 to 14 minute range tonight, Chris.
Yeah, so maybe that's why we would get off of Gary Clark. Yeah, I don't know. I'll definitely look into that. So maybe the first side is actually more interesting now with that news.
Yeah. Trigger's with me here. He says actually decent news. Okiki is sleeper.
He's not sleeper in 12 minutes though.
12 to 14. Yeah. Robert says Robin Lopez about to take Canner's lunch money tonight.
Robin Lopez? We sure about that? I don't know. He's like his minutes have been trending down. I like it when Cantor plays against another big who kind of stays in the paint. It lets him get more rebounds. He doesn't have to guard the perimeter. Obviously, he sucks in pick and roll. That's like where he gets exposed. But I don't know. I like when he guards one of these guys who stays in the perimeter. So it makes me like Cantor with this matchup.
Yeah, Robert says, how do you look at that face on FanDuel and say no?
Can we see it? Let me pull that up.
Cantor?
Yeah, I need to find that picture and then I'll send it to you here.
Yeah, send it to me.
Wait, Cantor? I think he said Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez about to take Cantor's lunch money.
Yeah, I found it. I'll send it to you.
SportsCenter just optimized 100 lineups. What do you make of that one, Chris?
Yeah, SportsCenter is the GOAT. There, I sent it to you.
Okay.
Or do you need an address?
I think... Oh no, since I'm logged into Discord, I can.
Yeah, there you go. How do you say no to that?
Are you locking him in today?
No, I'm gonna have 0%. But this is a revenge game here for Robin Lopez against the Blazers.
Robert's saying 20x value tonight for Robin Lopez, Chris. What would that give him? 60? What is he?
He's 4K, so I think that's 80.
80-point game. I mean, it could happen for center, like 10 blocks.
10 blocks, 15 rebounds, 15 points. He'll get there.
A steal or two. I can see that. Yeah. Trigger says Mo Wagner is going to bully Cantor.
I actually like Mo Wagner. Maybe not in DFS now, but when he gets minutes, that guy always crushes.
Yeah. Rondo says that's his floor tonight. 20x value. Jahlil Okafor is out, Chris, today. Low-level news for you there. And then we have the Magic starters. Cole Anthony, Fournier, Ennis, Clark, Vucevic. Yeah. So got the core plays out of the way. I don't know how many likes we're at. Are we there yet, Chris?
I don't know. I don't have the thing open.
I think we are at 26, so we're 4 likes away from the giveaway. So if you guys want to do the giveaway today, just need four more likes, then we'll do that. But while we wait for that, if we get that, we can do 3 key plays, Chris. So as always, we do overall favorite play of the day, value play of the day, and then tournament play of the day. Start with FanDuel. Chris, who's your overall play of the day there?
Let's go with Dame Lillard for 10.2K.
Okay. Value play of the day, FanDuel. Who do you have?
Value play, I think it's Eric Pascal. And then I want to touch on one thing. Since we locked in Cole Anthony, we didn't get to see the Kemba team. I think Stadio Wizzy said it as well. He said no matter what I do, I can't stop getting an insane amount of Kemba on FanDuel. I mean, we could try unlocking Cole Anthony here just for the optimals. Actually, we could finish this segment first and then do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Overall play, Lillard. Value, Eric Pascal. And then tournament play, who do you have?
Tournament play, let's go with I kind of want to bring back from one of the games. I said Dame is my favorite play, so I'll take a bring back from the Wizards here. So I'll go with Russell Westbrook for 10K. Okay. I mean, if you pair them at point guard, like no one is going to do that. So I like that pairing there in tournaments.
Okay. Let's do just the DraftKings one first, finish that up, and then we can do unlock Cole Anthony and see what we get with Kemba there. We can just go through it quickly, Chris. Overall play of the day on DraftKings, who do you have?
Overall play, I'll go with Westbrook here. He's 9.1K. That price tag really stands out as one of the guys that's too cheap at the high end.
Okay. And then value play, who do you have?
I'll go with Eric Pascal again. With no Wiseman, that should bump him up. His usage rate is really high.
Okay, tournament play, who do you have?
Tournament play here.
Bring back or no?
Yeah, we could bring it back with Dame. So we could do the opposite as FanDuel. I don't think Dame's going to be too popular here for 10-7. Just kind of the way construction works. We have guys like Sabonis, Vucevic in the 8K range, so it's hard to get to Dame. But I think if you bring it back here, I like that.
Okay. Let's just summarize. FanDuel, overall play of the day, Lillard. Value play, Eric Pascal. And then GPP play, tournament play, Westbrook. DraftKings, we have Westbrook, overall play of the day, Pascal, value play of the day, and then Lillard is the tournament play of the day over there. Let's hit build here, see what we get.
Weaver says pair Westy with who? I was saying with Dame, I don't think it's going to be a popular construction. Like you could set Westbrook to minimum 30%, something like that. Maybe even 40, get double the field. Don't mind that. Yeah. So I wanted to touch on this first team. This is the optimal with Kemba. It gets you Fournier over Holiday, so I do like that. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna have to look into some of these teams. I'm gonna have to look in and see if I want to go with Kemba there. He's obviously pretty cheap on FanDuel. I think he's 5'7", so these are the optimals now. Yeah, so I guess let's compare the Cantor team with the number one team. Yeah, so I was saying I like the Cantor team before. So we have this Kemba team here now is the optimal. So we have a 4v4. Sorry, we have Kemba, Fournier, Draymond, and Vucevic on the first side versus Cole Anthony, Justin Holiday, Sabonis, and Cantor. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the first side here, honestly. I didn't see this team before because I had Cole Anthony locked in, but yeah, we get Vucevic, we get Kemba, who's pretty cheap. I like Kemba here. We get Draymond, obviously no Wiseman, that benefits him. And the big thing is we get up from Holiday to Fournier. Definitely something I'm going to monitor here between these two teams. I don't know what I'm going to choose yet, but I think I like the first side here a little bit more.
Okay. Any other chat here? Dinda says Lopez getting his hair done by Nova J's barber. And then Trigger also said, I think we missed this one, Mo Wagner dropping 40, he'll laugh in Cantor's face.
Yeah, I mean, if Wagner sees like 20, 25 minutes, he can definitely smash and break a slate.
Yep. Billy Kid is asking, any other tournament plays you like on a FanDuel? I think Westbrook paired with Lillard might be too popular.
I think one of the Nets guys. You could go with one of the Nets guys. It's just hard to pick who it's going to be, but I think one of those guys will have a big game.
Yep. And then Billy Kidd again says Kemba higher upside than Cole Anthony here. We got the CBB locks from Hasty for DraftKings today, Chris. We can go over those after the giveaway, I guess.
Yeah, did we reach the threshold?
I'm guessing so. Let me just double check. Yeah, 31, so we can do it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Should we do it before or after?
Let's do it now.
Okay. What else
Henry says, do you mess around with lineup ownership rules for tournaments? Not something I usually do, but it's something that I probably should do. I would probably set it so I get at least one player under 10%, maybe under 5% even, just to kind of get unique. What do you think about that?
Sorry, the lineup ownership, like, are you talking
Yeah,
about
your favorite rule.
this one here? Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah. Depends on the slate, but yeah, I've been doing that the last few slates. That's all I've been doing, and it's been doing quite well.
So you haven't been adjusting anything in the player pool? You've just been setting that rule?
Yeah, so recently I've just been like,
Obviously, you're in cash now, but
yeah,
the profile.
yeah. Yeah, recently I've been looking at like the slate overall, and then I just sort of look through the player pool. Like I sort of by projected ownerships, and then I just sort of see like what the numbers are. Obviously, bigger slates you'll have more guys who are like lower owned, so that'll affect how you do this. For example, like in this slate today, if you do like one guy under 10%, you're gonna go down to some really bad, I don't know, strange guys.
No,
maybe not this one actually.
Yeah, so on a smaller slate like today, you'll probably have to make the number a little lower. Like these 10% guys are going to be pretty popular, so maybe under 5%. Then you get to guys like Boucher, Rose, McDermott, Batum, guys like that. I think under 5% here today would be nice.
Yeah, exactly. Like the guys who are 10% today on a bigger slate, they could be like 5 or 6%. So it just depends on the slate, and then I just sort of see like who falls in that range to make sure I don't get like any really bad players. Like I probably wouldn't do anything like I wouldn't touch anything under 5%. Like I wouldn't make a rule that's 3% or 2%. But
I mean, even these guys, these guys could be the guys that win you a tournament. Like you have Gorgie Jang here, Jeff Green, Marcus Morris, Bogey, Ibaka. Like all these guys definitely have potential to hit a ceiling game a few times in the season. But yeah, Trigger says 2 under 15, 1 under 10. Yeah, definitely don't mind that either. If you're setting a bunch, then you could go up to something higher. Yeah, so let's see what this gives us.
Yeah, and this has this other tournament play. So yeah, use the profiles, guys. If you're not using them, separate your cash and tournament rules. Definitely a smart idea there because you don't want to have the same rules for cash. But yeah, this rule here, it just has this group here. Only one of Harden, Durant, Irving, and then 2 people under 15, 1 under 5. But yeah, we can see here. Who do we got? Strange in the first one. See some McDermott.
Under 5, we got Dougie McBuckets.
Yeah, Little.
And then 2 under 15 is Little, and I guess it's Little and McBuckets.
Yeah, that's the way it works. So if you want 3 guys here, you'd actually have to put 3 because right now it actually counts like your one guy under 5 as one of those. So you have to do this like that, and then this will give you 1 under 5 and then 2 under 15. But that should probably be changed.
I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah, I think so.
Think so?
Yeah, I have to think about it for sure, but
yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure which way makes more sense.
Yeah, if you know that's how it works, it's not too confusing. Makes sense to me, but yeah, this one here, one guy under 15, another guy here. 15. So yeah, this is it. So Thompson would be your under 5 guy, and then Little and Brooks are your under 15 guys, and then you can still see you get like all the other good guys. It'd be kind of cool actually if you could if you could turn this into a group and then add like a maximum, I don't know, like a maximum of a player within this group, you know what I mean?
No.
Like if any player in this group, you could only have a maximum of like 30% of them.
If any player in this group, you could just set the guy to 30% if you're getting a bunch of someone. I don't think you are though.
Yeah, you could do that too, but yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, that's how you use that feature. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's do the giveaway then, Chris. Let's see what else we have here. Billy Kid video tutorial. Trigger says PO isn't always right, so I usually always get 2 guys under 10% when I do that. Yeah. Okay, let's do the giveaway then. Let me load up the spinning wheel, guys. If you want to participate in the giveaway, just type anything at all in the chat here, and then we'll do that. Let me just load up the 2 sites that we use for that. I think right now we have... oops. Okay, this is who I have right now.
Yeah, there's some people you have to add. Yeah, we got Alex.
Yep.
Stadia Wizzy, he's there. Cody, he's there. Isho, yeah, just add that new list and then get rid of the. Yeah, so let's see. So those guys, yeah, if you don't see your name here, get rid of Rondo and Hasty. If you don't see your name here and you want to join the giveaway, just type something in the chat. What E-Money says, do you think Pascal will play? Yeah, for sure. He's probable. Probable like, always means they're going to play. No Wiseman in today, so I like Pascal a lot on both sides.
Yep. I think that's it then for giveaway. I'll remove the guys that you said to remove. So just Rondo and who?
Hasty.
Okay. Okay, 13 people here. I think that's it. Let's do the wheel. Let's reset the list. So we're just doing one today?
Yeah, I think so. Do you see what are the
33.
likes?
So yeah, 1. Okay, let's hit the spin
wheel. If we get 2 more likes, then we'll do 1 more. But if not, we'll do 1 today. We do this every day, so definitely a good opportunity to get a free pass.
Yeah, and all the DFS guys, they love a good spinning wheel.
Oh wait, stop it. Close it. Yes, nice. We gotta get Dinda in there.
Holy shit. Okay. Oops. Blank.
Dinda.
Had to wait for the last second. Wait, we already had Dinda here, Chris.
No? Really?
Yeah, we have 2 Dindas now.
Oh, Dinda trolled me then. I had to stop it.
Come on, Chris. Oh my god. Let's see what we got.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh!
Fourth Simmer.
Wow, finally he won. I mean, Trigger gave it away last time, but...
I don't know how I feel about this wheel. Like, it's always so close to another person. You know what I mean?
That's just how a wheel is.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What do you want it to do? Like, it's a real wheel, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, so add another week. I think Trigger won twice as well, right?
No, he won once. He gave his last one to Sports Simmer.
Oh, okay.
So we got, do we reach 35? I kind of like spinning.
Yeah, you're addicted to the spinning wheel. Wait, who was I supposed to add a week to that I didn't add?
Trigger.
So he won before, like as well?
He won once, and then he won another time, and the second time he won, he gave it to Sports Simmer.
Got it. Okay, yeah. Then that's the one I have to add. I'll do that. Yeah, we did 35, so I guess we can do one more. Remove Simmer from this one today. I think that's the right list, right, Chris? Everyone here?
Yeah, Simmer's gone. Yes. Let's go.
Love this. Ooh, Cody.
Cody's been here. He's always in the giveaway, so I kind of wanted Cody to win here.
Yeah, we got two guys who we wanted to win, right? For a while.
I mean, I want everyone to win, so. But Cody's been in the giveaways for a while, so I'm happy about that.
Sports Simmer must be happy. That's 2 days in a row. But yeah, now he knows it's not rigged. The spinning wheel is fair, guys. It's not rigged. Like the NBA lottery draft ping pong ball things, those are rigged. We all know that. But this one here, it's not rigged.
Okay, we gotta tell Cody to make an account. I assume he doesn't have one. Do you have an account on DFS Crunch, Cody? If not, Gary will show you how to make one.
Yeah, if you don't have an account, just go to our site, dfscrunch.com. You can click this, join DFS Crunch, and then over here, just make an account, anything at all. Just add one, lucky winner, 0202, email, like that. Sign up. You can also do Google, Twitter, Facebook login if you want. And then over here, when it asks for your payment, don't pay. Just message us on Twitter or Discord. Twitter at DFS Crunch, and then our Discord's also in our Twitter if you want to do that.
Or just tell us your email here if you want in the chat, and then I'll just check in 5 minutes after you make your account.
Yep. And then don't pay here. Tell us, and then we'll upgrade it here. And then after we upgrade it, you can just refresh this page or go back here, and then you're good to go in the Crunch tool.
Yep. Crunch tool.
Yep. And then for anyone who didn't win, if you want to try out the optimizer, there's a 3-day free trial automatically applied to both weekly and monthly. So if you do the checkout, like I just showed you, you'll get 3 days automatically applied. So try that out if you haven't. That's only applicable if you've never been a member. So definitely take advantage of that. Like I always say, every main sport, FanDuel, DraftKings, great results here, lots of success here. So definitely do that. Join our Discord as well if you're not in there and you are a member. Good community there as well. So do that. Hasty says, reffing super sus in the NBA affects the game more than people think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know if it's super sus, but sometimes it's sus for sure. And then Cody, I got Cody's email, so I got you set up. You should be good to go now. Just hit Crunch Tool on the main page, and you'll be good.
Yep. And then we got one more segment here today, guys. Quick one. We got some college CBB locks from Hasty.
Wait, before we do this, let's answer Robert's question. It kind of ties into this. He says, not sure if this has been asked, but is there a way to only get a certain sport? So how do you get sports? Yeah. You're the one with the screen.
Oh, yeah. So
I think he means only buy a certain sport.
Yeah.
No, everything is tied in. Yeah, everything's tied in. I think that makes the most sense that way.
Yeah. Maybe in the future we'll add just like one sport, but right now I honestly think there's, I don't know, like it's pretty good value compared to other places, especially the monthly, like $75 a month, and you get access to an optimizer, and then like the projections here are so sharp. You don't have to tweak too much. Like if you don't tweak anything and you just hit build, most days, like 9 out of 10 days, you'll land on what the pro players get. So super sharp projections. I don't think you get that in too many other places, and like they just work that well for a lot of the sports. So
yeah, you definitely don't. And I mean, there's so many sports. Like there's like 5 sports a week. So you get a ton of value. Like you get college basketball almost every day. NBA obviously. NFL is wrapping up, but we have NHL now. MMA, NASCAR is starting up soon, so a ton of stuff here.
Yeah,
a lot of value.
Yeah, and I know some guys don't even play all the sports. Like I think just one main sport is enough to get like a lot of value from the package here. Like if you just do like NBA, MLB, NFL, I wouldn't say NHL. Maybe NHL, Chris. Is that a big one?
Yeah,
that's how you play.
All I want to say is like you could always try it out, see how it goes, and then decide for yourself, really.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely a lot. Yeah, and I mean, we also have a lot of guys who don't know like the sport that they play and they have success. We have a really good Discord community now. It's growing. A lot of members there kind of help each other out. Like some guys know hockey better than other guys. Some guys know baseball. Some guys know football. Chris knows all of them here. Mid to high stakes guy, he loves that one. But yeah, like if you don't know a sport, you don't have to like you can still play it and do quite well with our optimizer in our community. I think it's really makes it really accessible to a lot of people. Like I don't know hockey that well, and I play hockey almost every day, and I do quite well in it. So same thing for me as MMA. Like I don't know MMA well. I like to watch it and I play it and I do well here as well. So definitely good to see that. Same thing for me with football as well. Like I don't know football, I play it and it does well for me. So
Okay, on to Hasty's locks. Let's see what he has.
yeah, let's do that. So let me load it up here. He did DraftKings today. College locks are as follows. Let me just load up the groups here for him. So first up, he has Ao Dasunmu. First lock for him there. So he's got that. Second up, maybe I'll just make a group here and then lock them in that way.
Aiden says, or Rondo says, Opto loves AO as always. Yeah, I always see AO in the Opto. I don't know who he is, but must be good.
Yeah, next up we have Jacob Grandison, Jacob Grandson over here, Illinois. Then we have Connor, what is this? Connor McCaffrey.
Is that Christian's brother?
Pardon?
Is that Christian McCaffrey's brother?
Maybe Hasty would know. And then next up we have Keegan Murray, right there. Says make a group with only one of Connor or Jacob, and let it rip. So yeah,
Rip.
like let it rip, like let the optimizer rip. Connor, Jacob. Wait, Jacob. This Jacob. Wait, that Jacob or the Jacob on the other one?
Turnenbrand said, I want a mid to high stakes t-shirt. Rondo said the same.
I don't know which Jacob he meant for the group. Did he mean the Grandison one or the one on the same team? Or is there one? Oh, I guess not. Okay, my bad. That's Jack. But yeah, okay, so this is his group there. 0 to 1. And then there's 4 guys here, so... Wait, if we do 1 to 1, that would be it, right, Chris?
What are you trying to do?
3
Lock
guys.
in.
3 guys from here, and then only one of these guys.
Wait, why do you have McCaffrey and Granderson in the first group?
Oh yeah. Let's do that. So then we could just do...
So you're basically just locking Murray and Don Musu.
Yeah.
And then you want a minimum of one of the two between... Yeah. Can't see your cameras in the way. Yeah, between Grandison and McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's what we got from Hasty. And then he says he couldn't let it build. He probably ran into this. So DraftKings requires a minimum of 2 adjustments to your player pool before you can generate lineups. So you can either change projections, exposure, change minimum, maximum, lock, or exclude. So I'm just going to exclude these 0 guys to be compliant here. That's enough, right, Chris?
Yep. As long as you can build, that's enough.
Yep. So now you can build. That's probably the problem you ran into, Hasty. Same thing for the lineup preview, but yeah, it definitely works there when you have that. So these are some of the ones we have here. I don't know how to go over these because I don't know these teams or these players here, but do you want to say anything, Chris?
Yeah, I'll say who I recognize. Teague. I think I know Teague from Baylor, I think. Aaron Wiggins might be a brother of Andrew Wiggins, might not be. Keegan Murray sounds like someone I went to school with. Oscar Da Silva, I know that guy. I played him once. Plays for Stanford. Pops a lot. So
you played you played against him?
Who?
Oscar?
No, I played him a lot in college basketball.
Oh, okay. Let's see Aaron Wiggins.
We search Aaron Wiggins and we get Andrew Wiggins, so they must be the same player. They don't look like brothers, but that's okay. Yeah, that's my summary for CBB here.
Yeah. I think I must have missed a lot of the chat. You stayed on top of it, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Shirts are coming. Yeah, we need Hasty to print out the shirts. He knows a guy somewhere around where we live, somewhere out in the city, some nook, back alley. We'll get some t-shirts printed out. We'll do some giveaways soon, I think. But yeah, I think that's it for today then, right, Chris?
Yep.
Okay, so just let's bring it back to NBA, wrap it up here. Let's go cash. So with today's slate, Chris, 6 games, what's the major news that we kind of need to keep an eye out for the rest of the day leading up to lock? Is there anything like that?
Not really. Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. I think we have all the news, so I'm excited for the slate. Hopefully everyone has a good one, and we'll be back tomorrow, as always, 2.5 hours before NBA lock.
Yep. Yeah, so guys, before you leave today, if you haven't liked, make sure you do that. And then if you're not subscribed, do that. Hit the bell button, hit all. Like Chris said, we're back tomorrow. We're back every single day, not a day off. No days off. Even on holidays, we'll do the show 2.5 hours before main slate. So definitely subscribe if you're not. Always have the same format here. It seems to work well. People seem to enjoy it. Lots of success here as well. So definitely do all that stuff. Follow us on Twitter as well if you want. DFS Crunch, good place to DM us. Just see what we tweet there. Stay up to date as well with our content, any news that we do. And then lastly, if you didn't win the giveaway and you still want to try it out, like we said, there's a 3-day free trial there, automatically applied to all new members. No coupon code or anything required to the weekly, monthly, or yearly. So definitely take advantage of that if you have not. Check that out. Every single sport, main sport, FanDuel, DraftKings, and I think that's it. Yeah, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for participating in the chat. Fun as always. Appreciate everyone here, all the questions, comments. Good luck today in the slate. We'll be in the Discord updating any core plays if there's any news that comes out. And yeah, good luck today, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in.